So let's move to the next section, which I have kept the name Cooling Off Your Anxiety on the Exam Day. So here in this particular section, which is also the second video on the introductory video series of PLAB 2 exam, I want to discuss a little bit about the Clinical Assessment Center of the Manchester. Why I am doing this, like I said earlier as well, I'm trying to orient you to the environment of the Clinical Assessment Center. So when you go there on the real day, real exam day, you will not become anxious. Your nerves will be cool and calm, and you can perform better on the given day. Okay, so it's very important part, and the very important part is coming up next. I'll also be talking a little bit on the green and the blue circuit and what does they mean to you, and will orient you to the Clinical Assessment Center building as well. So let's move forward. Now this is the building that we are talking about. This is the Clinical Assessment Center building of the General Medical Council. This is on Manchester, okay, and situated on the 3 Hardman Square Street building, okay. So I think it's the 9th floor where your exam will take place. So I think it's a 9th or 8th floor. I'm not sure, but I suppose it's a 9th floor. Okay, so you walk through this way and reach to this building. Once you are in this building, you will reach this rotating door. So this is me standing in front of that building after my exam. Now you enter through this door and then go into the areas where you will see some people from the staff from the GMC. They will direct you towards the lift, and from that lift go on to the 9th floor. Now once you come from the lift outside, you will directly come to this main lobby area. Okay, so that means you are coming from here to this main lobby area. You can see the reception here. Few staffs from the GMCs will assist you on the registration process. You'll come here, you'll sit on the queue, you'll come here and then provide your passport, and will also provide your email confirmation. Okay, email booking confirmation. So you provide these 2 things to them, and then after that they will do some computer works and they will ask you to choose one of these. Now it does not mean that you can choose either green or blue tag, but it just means that you have to choose that one in which lies your name. Okay, so you can see the cards here. So you can see a name in one of the card along with this number of the station. So if it is station number 5, that means you are starting from the 5th station on that given day. Okay, so it can either be on the green tag or it can be on the blue tag. Okay, so you have to pick one of these in which lies your name and then put it around your neck. Now if your name is on the blue tags, then you are going to the blue circuit, and if your name is on the green tag, you are going to the green circuit. Now what is this circuit? In the GMC's Clinical Assessment Center, there are 18 stations plus 2 rest stations, so altogether 20 rooms will form one circuit. Okay, so there are 2 circuits that runs at the same time, so you can either be in the green or the blue circuit. And so if it is on the blue circuit, you will move this way. Sorry, if it is a blue circuit, you will move this way to the other side of the reception, and if it is a green circuit, you will move this way towards the briefing room. Okay, but whatever be the color of the circuit, the station will remain the same for the given day. Station will remain the same for the given day. The only difference lies in the examiner and the role player. Okay, examiner and role player will be different, of course, but the station in both the circuit will remain the same. Okay, so just keep in mind the fact that you will either be on the blue circuit or the green circuit. Okay, now after you do the registration process and you pick up your one of the tag, then you move this way and you will sit on this lobby. Okay, you will sit on this lobby. So this candidate who is wearing a green tag, maybe he is on the green circuit. Okay, and for example, this candidate who is wearing a blue tag, maybe he is on the blue circuit. So from where I have taken these photos are taken directly from the YouTube video, official video of the GMC. So I'll also provide the link to that video on the video description. Okay, now once you sit on this lobby, you'll be sitting here for 20 to 30 minutes, so it's pretty long time. So what you do is try to meditate, try to close your eyes, keep calm, do not talk with other candidates. If you are talking with other candidate, because the other candidate are also anxious, and you will both be anxious at the same time, which will not be good for your overall performance of the exam. Okay, so what you try to do is you do not try to talk with anyone else, just stay there, stay quiet, stay calm. If you can meditate as well. Now you can see three rooms here. Okay, room number 1, room number 2, room number 3. Okay, similar 3 rooms are there behind these rooms as well. Now these are the rooms where your ID check will be performed. These are the room where your ID check will be performed. Now what happens in those 20 to 30 minutes is that one of the staff from this room will come out, will tell your name, and will take you inside. Now as you go inside, your ID check will take place. Now you have to give your passport and you have to answer at least 3 security questions which they will ask. Now answering those 3 security questions which are already entered into your GMC's login account correctly, they will ask you to look at this camera over here. Okay, and then after that they will take a photo and then they will give you the passport back. Now from this room you come out again and move to this area. So where is this area? This area is here. Okay, this area is here. Where is this area? This area is here. Okay, so on this area lies the different lockers. So what you have to do is you have to see your locker. Now the number of your locker, like for example in this it's written 6 AM, so this 6 AM is also written on your identification tag around your neck, and it also has a key. So just put the key inside, open this locker and put your belongings. You should be metal free. Okay, you should be metal free. Do not keep any bracelets, watches, smart watches, phones, gadgets, anything. Everything should be kept inside this particular locker. Okay, so everything, even the passport and the email confirmation, everything should be kept inside this locker. Then after that, what you do is you'll move again back to this same lobby. Okay, now after staying there for next 10 minutes until all the candidate clears their ID check process, then after that you'll be taken to this room called briefing room. Okay, then you'll be taken to this briefing room. Okay, now where is this briefing room? Let me orient you. So once you are sitting here, so this is the locker, your briefing room is here. Okay, now once you enter inside the briefing room, so all the candidate will be staying here. 36 candidates in one session will be staying in this room. Okay, and then this TV will start running the video, the same video of that in the YouTube will start running in that TV. And then after that, after a while, the chief invigilator will come and will give you few words of encouragement. Okay, just behind this briefing room lies the green circuit. Okay, and where is the blue circuit? The blue circuit is in the other side of the lobby. So the blue circuit is here. Okay, but the green circuit is here. So if you are in the green circuit, you have to walk less. If it is in the blue circuit, you have to go all through the lobby into the other side of the lobby to reach to the blue circuit. But don't worry, there will be the staff to show you the way. Okay, now everything will be self-explanatory there. There will be staffs to assist you in this process, but I am just telling you these all things because I want you to be familiar with the environment. Okay, when you reach there, you have to feel like, oh yeah, I have been to this place like many times before. Okay, so that this way your performance will be boosted up. Now after the briefing is done, the briefing will take place around 10 to 15 minutes. Now after this briefing process is done, you will be taken, after doing the metal detector checks, you'll be taken to the circuit. Now this is how a circuit looks like. So you can see the blue carpet here. So this is blue circuit. Okay, in the green circuit you can see the green carpet. In the green circuit you can see the green carpet. So this one is the blue circuit. Okay, I don't have the photo for the green circuit because it was not there in the video. So you have blue carpet in the blue circuit. Now once you enter inside the circuit, the staff will take you in front of all these rooms. Okay, and after you are aligned correctly in all the rooms according to your identification tag, then after that the exam will start. Now you can see here in this room you can see a door which has got a small glass window. Now your job is not to peep through this window to see what's going on inside. Your job is to stand in front of this room and then focus on the task. Okay, so you can see here this is the station number, so it's written 4 here, and you have got a task here. Okay, so read the task. I'll also explain to you what are the things or information provided in the task shortly in the next video. Okay, now you will get 90 seconds to read the task. you'll get 90 seconds to read the task and formulate a plan inside your brain. Then after that, you will hear a bell which says enter inside the cubicle. You knock the door, enter inside this cubicle. Then after that, on 6 minutes time, you will hear another bell which says 2 minutes remaining. Okay, so this is a warning bell. Now once you hear this 2-minute remaining bell, then after that you have to wrap up that station, and by 8 minutes you will hear another bell which says please move on to the next station. Now after you come out of this cubicle, you have to move towards your left. Okay, you have to move towards your left. Exactly opposite is in the case of green circuit. What you have to do in that case is you have to move towards your right. Okay, so if you are in the blue circuit, after you come out of this, you move towards the left. After you come out of this, move towards the left. After you come out of this, move towards the left. After you come out of this, move towards your left. Okay, so blue circuit moving towards the left, green circuit moving towards the right. Now don't worry, there will not be any confusion in the real exam, because there will be a small footsteps showing the arrows to which direction you have to move. Okay, but just believe me that you will either be moving towards the left or to the right, which will be exactly opposite in two different circuit. Don't worry, everything will be given in the floor. It will be marked on the floor. Okay, now this is how a circuit looks like from outside. Now how does it look from inside? Inside you will see a small cubicle like this. You will have an examiner. You will be staying here in the chair, and then there will be another role player will be sitting on the another chair. Okay, you can see a small table here. It will not be like this. It will be small table like this in between you and the role player. Okay, and it is around 1 to 1.5 meter of distance that lies between you and the role player. So do not try to adjust your chair. Okay, it's already fixed there. Now the exact cubicle does not look like this. The examiner will not be facing towards the role player, but the examiner will be facing towards here. So examiner will be somewhere here. So it does not look something like this in the real exam. Okay, and the examiner will have got a small file which has certain instructions to them, and as well as an iPad which shows the candidate detail as soon as you enter inside the cubicle. Now you can also see a small window here. Now as you are on the 9th floor, you can see whole Manchester out of this window, so don't get distracted by this. Your focus should be only to the role player. Your focus should also not be on the examiner, because examiner will come into play only if the examiner will interrupt you or ask you some questions. Otherwise, believe that there is no one else in the room. You just talk to the role player. Okay, so this is how a history based station or a counseling based station would look like. Now this is another type of cubicle in which you can see a small couch, okay, with a hospital gown. If there is a couch with a hospital gown, a patient wearing a hospital gown, most probably that is an examination based station. Most probably that is examination based station, but not always the case. So this is the another variation inside the cubicle that you can see on the real exam day. Now there is another variation of the cubicle in which you will see no one else. There will be only a chair, small table, there will be some cookies, and you will also see a water dispenser and a dustbin, and there will be a poster which says please do not disclose the exam material to anyone else. You can see also a small camera. If you want to go to the loo, a staff will come and escort you towards the loo. Okay, so this is the rest station. This is how a rest station would look like. Okay, a same room but no one inside that room. Okay, so this is all about the clinical assessment center of the GMC in the Manchester. So I hope I made a few things clear regarding the environment, and I oriented you a little bit on the circuit and all. Okay, now on the next video I'll be discussing about how to know the type and format of the station and how to identify the task. And I'll also let you know what is the advantage of identifying the task. Okay, this will be on the third video of the introductory series. So please subscribe the channel and click the bell icon so that you will get this third part video as soon as it becomes available.